こえておりますでしょうか。はい、引き続き報告私の説明をさせていただきます。ここから本格的に怪しいゲームのようになってます。次は、ヨラナダ、アルティメットチャレンジのカテゴリーが、Wimp、解説の方来ていただいております。ピンクパジャマさん、よろしくお願いします。
All women charity speedrunning event is coming up February 26th through March 4th. The Flame Fatales community will be raising money for charity and spotlighting the talented women in speedrunning. For more information about Flame Fatales, go to gamesdonequick.com/Flame Fatales or do exclamation mark
Yolanda
if you are a woman
ゆら
interested
ゆ
in
らする
joining the
ほ
Flame
ど
Fatales
難しい
community,
プラットフォーマーゲー
DM
ム。
at Flame Fatales on Twitter or head to our website.
の1990年にこのコモドーアミガで発売されました。そして、1984年に、Commodore 64で発売された、Hercules の完全なリスキンファンです。その年当時、Hercules はいい評価を得ていたゲームだった。それは、数時間以上飽きさせないゲームだったかもしれない。
All right, for $50 for Prevent Cancer, here we go.
84年で
It's the
本当に
most awfulest
古い
block
ゲームです
of
ね。
the year. With run so compelling
このゲー
and
ム、
everyone
この
telling you this game looks
Hercules
weird. It's the
というゲー
most
ムは、
awfulest block of the
ヘラ
year.
クレス
It's the
の12の
awfulest
工業という
block of them
ストーリー
all.
を
With
表
the
現しています。
slightly off graphics and janky mechanics that make us all call. It's the awfulest block of them all. There'll be odd games aplenty and surely be many that hasn't happened before. There'll be silly
やりづらいですね。
and tapes of the glories of GDQ's long, long ago. It's the most awfulest block of the
やりづら
year.
い。
With
聞
runs
きづら
so
い。
compelling and everyone telling you this game looks weird. It's the most awfulest block of the year. That was all right. Cloudy Shoe, you are an amazing rider. Thank you for the $200. I hope I've earned an extra $50. Thank you very much. Thank you. We also had some hype for Pac-Man. We had a
ゲーム説明に続いて、
$150 donation
こ
from
の
Flibit who said,
Hercules というゲーム
block is best block.
は、
We
ヘ
must
ラ
ask
ク
the
レス
important questions. Are
ヘル
Pringles
キュ
just
ーズ
pre-sliced
の、
Pac-Man?
12の工業というストーリーを表現しています。
Never thought of that before.
各工業は、4画面程度のステージになっています。ステージの順番はランダムです。残機がなくなると最初からやり直し、最初からやり直し。そして後のバージョンでは、各工業についてのテキストが追加されます。
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
All right, so first up, Asuka, you'll be running Lizard Lady versus the
インタビューがな
Yes.
くなりそうですね。
So what made you pick this game?
I could start off with this whole spiel about how I've found my calling in
どうしましょう。喋ることがなさそうであれば、また、このイベントについてなんか喋ったりとかしておきましょうか。
They're both true.
その方がいいですね。それは
はい。
よろしくお願いします。
Introduced me to the Voices
はい。
Games, the developer of it.
で、 現在、ジャパニーズリストリームでは、オーサムゲームズダンクイック2023、通称 AGDQ2023 の様子を本人で日本語ミラー配信しております。AGDQ2023 は、ゲームズダンクイックの Twitch チャンネルで行われるプリベントキャンサーファウンデーションを支援するためのオンラインチャリティー RTA イベント。今回のイベントの寄付先であるプリベントキャンサーファウンデーションは、アメリカに本拠地を置く慈善団体で、がんの早期発見と予防を通じてあらゆる人々の命を救うことを使命としております。特定のゲームには寄付と関連して、高難易度変更、エンディングの選択等が予定されておりまして、各項目ごと設定された目標寄付金額を達成した際に行われます。また、寄付金額を表に見立てたビットボーンによってキャラクター名、選択肢等が決定されることもあります。寄付額に対する報酬は URL からご確認いただけますので、ご興味のある方はぜひチェックしてみてください。直接の寄付はできないことがあったりするんですが、イエティで販売されている GDQ コラボ T シャツ、ファンゲーマーで販売されているコラボグッズと購入することで、まだ購入金額の一部が寄付に回されたりとか、そういうこともありますので、ぜひぜひお試しください。イベント、9日の午前1時半から始まりまして、15日午後10、こっちの時間で午後15時っておかしいな、15時頃まで24時間続けてやっております。もう半分越したぐらいですか。ぜひ最後までお楽しみください。以上。まだインタビュー続きそうです。
The signpost that you submit to end the level can have a few different outcomes, and it
5
can
人
range
です。
from
だって
you know
ね。
being good to being really bad. You can lose what is it 4 seconds on every single level, and there's
And
no
like
control.
over the
こ
course of
の
a
アップル
run,
ゾ
you'll
ーン
probably
が
lose like a solid, like
こ
the
れ
best
だ
part of a minute. So
Yeah.
we just gotta pray that it's on our
い
side
つ
when it
前
runs.
だ。
Yeah,
そ
another
の
interesting thing about the
バック
race
タック
is
の走って
because
い
the
るゲー
characters
ム
have
の
different
スティーブン・
movement
シガー
options.
ファイナルオプション。
Sonic has kind of faster level routes,
あ
and
そこま
there's a
で
lot of faster boss
のゾー
levels.
ンです。
So it's kind of interesting how they're a little bit different there, but they kind of end up evening
そ
out.
のゲームは解説しようかと思
You
いま
think
し
one
た
character is
が、
kind of favored over the other in the race,
やはり5
swing
本
away?
で
I
も
think me and
苦労
Hypnotic
し
are
ま
both
した。
fanboys of our own character enough that we'd each say our own.
それ
Yeah,
に、
potential bias there. Yeah.
リアルズが終わったら本
All
当
right.
に
Well, what made you each decide to run this
疲
game
れ
in the
る
first
かと思い
place?
ます。
Well, go on, Stu. Do you wanna take it?
Yeah,
Take your-
sure. I'll take it. I feel I have a decent story. So before I was into Sonic Blast, I was very much down the rabbit hole of speedrunning a different Sonic game, and me and Hypnotics had kind of a rivalry going in that, and I enjoyed my time playing against this fella. So when I saw he was speedrunning Sonic Blast, I figured I'd hop on the train, and yeah, it's been fun to run against him. I've enjoyed it.
I think the only reason that I picked it up is because it has Knuckles in it, and I like the Knuckles speedruns. I've made my red light, my light red. There we go, to represent the boy. He needs some more love, and I was honored to run Knuckles and Knuckles Chaotix at SGDQ. So to keep that going and to have something in the awful block, I feel like that we've peaked. S2, we've peaked.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All downhill from here. All right. And finally, Crack Attack, the final speedrunner that we're going to interview here. You're going to be running Steven Seagal is the final option prototype. So this game is labeled prototype. Now, what is the story behind that?
All right, we got an interesting story with this. So there's a company called Tech Magic that was starting development of this game, and they didn't want to pay Steven Seagal enough because obviously he was pretty big back in his day in 1994, during his peak. Among other things, they were just squabbling and all that stuff. They didn't really want to make the game apparently, and they went out of business. And so there's only three or four original carts out there, prototypes out there, and one of these guys got a ROM of it and put it on the internet. So that's what I'm going to be playing later today.
そのスティ
And
ー
you
ブン・
can
シー
tell
ガ
they
ー
didn't even
の
spell Steven
ゲー
Seagal's
ム
name
に
right, did they?
ついて
Sometimes
話しま
it's
した。
spelled right, sometimes it's
そ
not.
の
Oh, okay.
I don't even know how to spell it sometimes, so that might
So-
be me.
こ
Suffice
の
it
プ
to
ロ
say,
ト
this
タイ
game
プに
did
つ
not
い
get
て
to the
ですね、
QA
それは
section.
未完成
No, so there's no card of the
No,
game.
you know,
All I got is
prototype.
like other games that are.
どうやらそ
I
の
got in
作
$30
っ
Walmart.
ている、そのゲームを
So
作
dare
っ
I
て
even
い
ask
る
what drew
作
you
者
to this game
が
as a speedrun?
ゲームをそのゲームを作る
Actually,
途
a
中
friend showed it to
に
me,
破
and
産し
I
てし
was
まい
like,
ま
"Oh,
し
this
た。
kind of looks like
Ah.
a game
そして
SNES. It's got like digitized graphics.
そのロム
Something fun.
が、
And then I ended up
3
like
つしか
learning it. It's
残
kind of
ってい
blue.
て、
So it's
その
actually I learned
3
a
つ
lot like with
の
routing and so on with this game.
中の1つを
Sometimes that's how it goes. It starts out as a joke,
Oh,
but then you
Hashite
get
was-
serious because all speedrunners
More
like to get
crazy
serious when they
Hashite.
play a game a few
Ah.
times. But,
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be
実
as bad as
物ではないだろうけど、
So here we are.
all right, that's
Copy.
the final game in
Copy
the
だ
alpha.
ろうと思います。
Well, that's it. That's all the time we have. Thank you all very much for talking with me today, and good luck with your runs.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
All right, stick around, everybody, and check out these 3 great runs coming up soon.
All right. Thank you, Feasel. Thank you very much for interviewing 4 of our upcoming runners here on the Awful Block. The Awful Block is one of the staples of Awesome Games Does Quick. And we have got plenty more.
以前言ってい
We
た
got plenty
情
more
報
of it for you.
をまとめて、ヨラン
We're
ダ
also talking about these incentives. We got 2 more I want to talk about. We got 2 runs upcoming. We have a run
というゲーム
a game
の
Office
リスト
Race,
ですね。
Quack Mode.
Commodore
I think these 2 are
64
pretty self-explanatory, so I don't really need to say a whole lot. All I know is we need to get them.
84年に発売されたのが
Office Race
のリスト
Quack Mode. Quack
そ
Mode.
して
Quack Mode. I think that says it all. It'll be met at $2,000.
そのゲームの形が
$1,400 away from
カ
that.
レスの12の工業のストーリーを表現
This
してい
also
ること
self-explanatory. I think we need to see this too.
ステ
Salamander
ージ
County
が
Public
各
Television.
工
Do
業
the dabbing
そして
taco.
ステージ
Those are
順
2
番
words
が
that you will never ever see come together other than the awful block on
え
AGDQ.
と
Dabbing
え
taco.
今回
That's
走
over
ってい
halfway
る
there.
ゲーム
Also
の
at
話
$2,000.
に戻してそれはヨランダです。
$100 away from that.
主
Let's
人
make sure
公
those incentives get met.
が
Yeah.
ヘルキュリーズヘルキュリーズとヘルキュリーズ本当に
We
や
have,
や
oh,
こし
here we
い
go. We have a follow-up. We have a $100
Hercules
donation from
car.
Bryson Robot. Says, and
ヘルキュリーズからヨランダという女性に
with nailing that
変更に
Here's
な
another
ったん
100 for
です
that. Hey, look.
ヨランダというの名前については、ギリシャ語でスミレを意味する名前であることぐらいしか情報はありません。この女の子に変えたのは、単にゲームのカバーアートを女の子にするためだったでしょうかね。
And this is the first time we've ever seen this game at a GDQ event. So coming up next, it is Yolanda, the ultimate challenge.
このゲームは現在アビガで最悪のゲームの一つという評価を受けている。アップデートされたグラフィックは特に90年に作られたゲームとして確かによく見えるが、工作をするプラットフォーマーというかとなるゲームプレイはあまりよく目に見えなかった。
Hello, everybody. Why are you gonna eat him? Just don't.
That.
You said delicious. That
Look,
really
we don't
implies
need
that you're
to
gonna
dwell
eat
on
my
the
friend.
adjectives.
Spiders are gonna eat
もう濃いですね。
Hey, what's Yolanda? This is a video game where it is a remake of a Commodore 64 game that you also haven't heard of called Hercules.
何のグラフィ
It
ッ
is
クが
about
好
Yolanda
き。
taking the 12 trials of Hercules because Hera has cursed her that any man that falls in love with her will die a violent death within like a few days or something like that. You know.
The Greek gods are very cool like that.
Yeah, so
we'll get into it more, but we've got spiders and crabs, and this is honestly Kaizo before Kaizo, and don't worry, you'll find out. This came out in 1990. Very
これが初めてのお渡し式のプラットフォーマーかもしれない。とても言う。過言ではない。
It is the perfect video game, and I hope you're ready for it. I'm gonna give a countdown, and then I'm gonna start jumping. And I told our lovely host beforehand that there will be a few donation breaks. I don't know when they are until we get there, because this whole game runs in a random order.
You just tell me, I'm ready to go.
We do not know what stage 1 is.
Yeah,
we'll find out.
There are 12 trials. We will get any of the first 11 in any
そうですね、その、カテゴリーの、任について、Wimp%、それが、難易度です。今、3つの難易度があって、その難易度の違いは残機だけです。
All right, golden apple.
Good luck this.
This is already good. We get a skip in golden apples. This is the 11th trial. There's birds. I could immediately have jumped over a bird right away, which we did not end up doing. But this is one of the
Read a donation.
Oh boy.
そして、
Right off the bat, we have 100.
これは、操作だけの、
FlannelKat, Brossentia, and the rest of the Kusa Grande crew. Awful block is always a highlight of every GDQ. Thanks for keeping it going. I hope we get screaming Yolanda.
We gotta skip there. Let's go.
の順についていきます。そして、ちょうど今、ちょっと RTA のスキップをして、ちょっと短縮します。そして、その、面の最後が、右に行かないと、死にますね。
The ground will catch on fire. Sometimes there are platforms that will just appear.
この縄をくっつくタイミング、それに操作がかなり厳しいだと聞いて。
This is one level I don't actually know how to finish the last stage.
これはタイミングする。
But I well, I'm dead. Wait.
足を止めるためにコマネチみたいなポーズするのが
それは隠し踏み場です。それに、踏み場が残像のようなこともあります。ほぼ正規ルートに挑みます。
Because of course you do. It's really hard to explain like how difficult this game is when I'm playing it successfully. Because it's just gotta look like sure this is fine.
その寄り道をしようとのように見える道を通っているなら、それは多分正規ルート。正規ルートだ。
Thinking sort of okay, there's
正規ルートに見える機械ルートなら多分
It's a weird
多分しま
and like
す。
sometimes you just don't make it. Labor 3, this is the deer trial is good to no, it's bird trial that's good to talk through. So not yet. But we can talk about this. This room, I don't actually know how to jump over the spider correctly. In the original version, I'm pretty sure you can't. But, you know, we could just skip it. This has another really rude skip where you jump immediately off the top of the level. You go over the vine, but if you ever touch the vine, you fall straight down and die. Because this game is very nice to us.
The vines are rough to most players, by the way, because
we got room for one donation here. Sorry,
climbing is
we
rough.
only have them when we have them. So
操作ミスしただけです。この面ですね、隠すものはほとんどありません。その真ん中の足場だけが
Alborelia is an excellent person, yes.
Absolutely.
It is worth noting, the music in this game is actually really good. The problem is that it loops every time you start a level, so you don't really hear the good bit.
Oh, that was
You don't get
これ
the
は、そうですね。そのジャンプをバッファーしないと、
We've got that
死に
cross
ます
promotion here. I don't even know if Hades is being run at this marathon, but this is it. This is
There
the
was one
うわ
super giant
いやー、なしかけしてるな。
we all love so much.
and transistor. I'm pretty sure there was at least one snake in that.
Phenomenal game. You can't do that jump in the original game. That's another skip. You can go around if you want, but I don't recommend it. All right. Oh, that's a scary jump. That's a really scary jump. This floor that we're about to jump to might disappear. Sometimes it doesn't. Oh, there it goes.
うん。
So one thing about this game
バ
as
ッ
well,
ファーしないと、
あ
a lot of games sort of had an auto fire jump. This game definitely has that. You hold jump, you keep jumping.
There we go.
So it's essentially a frame perfect jump you do off of the platform. It's just that most new players are going to do a lot more frame perfect jumps than they want because you have the tendency to hold jump buttons if you've played an NES game.
Yeah, you can
For this, don't do that.
absolutely. And if we didn't take that first jump up there, all right, Creation Bowl. Look, an empty room, a completely empty room. Everything's fine. We just have lots of invisible platforms. You just need to know where they are. It's all good. This is a normal fair video game that everyone loves. Now I'm going to try for the first skip in the game. We're going to try
を
once.
取れなければ、
Oh, okay, twice. Hold on.
You've got spare lives. You can do it.
We're not doing it. So, if you jump too early, you hit the platform lights on
これ
fire
は
and
ス
you
キッ
die.
プできるらしいけど、
Lights on fire and you die. And if you
大
jump at the right
変
time,
そう
you
だ
never
か
touch the
ら
top of the
正
platform
規
before
ル
you
ー
make the
ト
jump
に
into the
戻り
middle.
ました。
It is what we call bull skip, and it's not great.
By the way,
on.
this game
We have
does
to do
have
this.
limited lives.
Yeah, there we go. This is my favorite part of the game. We call this hype mode. Please enjoy
はい
this.
これはわざ
Let's
と
get past this until we die
や
on
った
it.
バグ
I
で
know
す
it's about to die for you.
の、音楽バグ。
Yeah, if
死ぬ途端、
frame as you finish a level, then
クリアとこのような、一挙のこのようなバグ
Incidentally, Kat was worried that this game would look too easy and like a perfectly normal game. Much as I think that this game looks vicious to begin with because of just the level design, this is also really difficult to control.
This
Oh,
thing is
I
weird.
know.
If you go up too high,
そして
there,
まだ
you die.
タクシー
All
が
right,
し
sorry
ば
that hype mode ending. We're also really
That's
low on
all
lives,
right.
but this is
タクシ
fine.
ー
Yeah, just in case you didn't notice, Chad,
Wow.
everything is death.
All right,
Oh,
everything,
nice.
Every platform that she doesn't
you
check
start out in front of a fireball.
might kill her.
死にます。
So that level you started out in
こ
front
れ
of a
は、
fireball because every video
10
game is
名
good.
の
I
10
mean, this is a good video game. I love this game.
講義を。
I love this game.
これはその最初、
Trial 10 has some
この
really
ステージの
where you need to
最
jump
初
through the top of a level,
が、
grab a vine. And the problem with that is if you go too high up on a vine, I can show you right
ファイ
here.
アボールを
You just fall.
飛び越えないと
Yeah.
死にます。
Yeah.
Now I have to wait out this
That's not-
cycle. We have a cool cycle where we make a jump over a rock. But I wanted to show you how
Hey.
neat this game is.
はい。はい。よいしょ。
This is it. So we need to position ourselves very perfectly here. Dead center of this room. See your legs spread there. It's right there, and you can jump. You want to do the same kind of right here. And we're gonna go here.
ちょっとしたスキップをしまし
All
た。
right.
何がスキップなの
Easy
か、
every time.
Oh my gosh, good
それ
job.
でもよくわからない。過去の動画を見ても何がスキッ
Makes
プ
me
な
panic.
の
Like this
か
whole game is panic.
よくわからない。
Make
I mean,
me
this-
cry.
Labor 4, hold right. Just hold right. Whatever. There's a level
4
there.
番目、
We're good.
This
We're
game
good.
does start every single level with
4番目の最初、
anxiety.
右
Just
を
to let you know that
押すだけ
the
で
flash on
も、
fire and you're about to die.
スキ
Yeah,
ッ
as soon
プ、
as
そ
the
して
anxiety
2面
music
では
stops, the fire starts.
中
And if you
央
wait too
に
long in a stage, the anxiety music starts again.
落下しないとし
Oh yeah.
All right,
So
labor
that's
5,
safety
labor
loop.
5, hold right. And now hold left. Don't worry, that fireball will not hurt you. This jump right here, if you
It's
hit this
me.
rope too low, it will break and you will die.
はい。
But you know, we could just be perfect. And if you touch any of
その
those
一
platforms
つ目
below
の
these
面
top few, they will light on fire. And guess
スキッ
what?
プ
You will
し、
die. Anyway, we've made it to the last trial
そ
in
し
the
て
game
そ
right
の
now.
最後のジャン
What
プ
are we gonna do when we step in? We're gonna pet that
の
dog.
タイミング
So,
が
if you will,
厳しい。
please.
Stay.
We are going to
ピ
pet
クセルの余裕が
directly into the gates of hell and pet
あんま
this
りね。
dog because this is
これが最後の講義を
The dog.
Keeps
The
running
dog.
away, though.
地
Come
獄
on,
で
come
す。
back here,
地獄の番犬ケルベ
sir.
ロス。
Ow. That jerk.
This
And
used to
that's
be
why
one of
you
the
know
scariest
it's-
parts of the game.
今、犬を
This is an amazingly good game.
犬を
It's
な
an
でな
amazingly
で
good game.
ようと
It's
し
a
てい
game
ます
where。you get to pet the dog.
It's true.
All right, time is not coming
Except
up
he
yet,
keeps
but it's
running
coming.
away.
It's coming very
Oh,
soon.
yeah.
It's not this
頭は
one.
3つあるもん
It's
な。
this one. Yeah, this is I think this is the last game of the game.
そうですね。
We're gonna pet this dog, chat. Y'all, everyone here, Procedure Fights.
この最後にスキップして、はい、
終わりか。グッドゲームです。
Success. Yolanda completes Alaska. She competed in Alaska. That's what I've learned here.
Y'all,
Most
I was
terrible of her tasks.
so stressed
Yeah.
about that.
あまりうまく解説できなくては、
Game does crash
ちょっと
occasionally. You just gotta be perfect.
すむないけど、
Every single day.
ま
So,
Yeah.
oh
あ、
god.
できるだけ解説をしました。これはかなり大変な、
Full game over
はい、
of like 7
解
lives
説
in about
というか、
less than a minute.
解
Like
説するゲームです。
unironically.
Oh yeah.
I have seen
仕方ないですよ、これは。これは仕方ないですよ。わからない。
Got some skips. We failed bull skip. Everything is great. God,
That run was
how did you do
beautiful.
this?
Well done.
this game rules. So I do want to say, hey, while I know my estimate was 18 minutes, but you know, we're done. But hey, shout out to my lovely wife, Aurelia. You're really cool. I'm gonna also shout out the absolutely delightful P-Seg. And shout out to the French Games Restream. Good friends of mine on there. Neitzel and Blue, je t'aime. Resencha and Kusa Grande, hey, y'all are great, and you introduced me to this game, and I appreciate that a lot. Faizu, you're responsible for bringing this to Kusa Grande, so this is your fault also. And, I do want to give a big shout out to Mikey Yama, who's done a lot of work over these years at GDQ and really deserves a good rest. So, hey,
Yeah, we need to make him play bad games too.
y'all got anything to, say hi about yourself, Resencha and Faizu, before I get pulled off stage?
One last thing, I run the Hotfix Grudge match, and FlannelKat has played there a couple times before, and it happens every other Friday, so not this coming Friday, but the next Friday. I have a feeling some of the Stardew Valley runners from yesterday, whatever. the Stardew Valley runners are going to be on it, okay? I already got them confirmed, so that's going to be fun.
All right.
Awesome.
Faizu?
Not really. I'm just going to say, thank you for having me here. Yolanda is a wonderful game, and you showed it off perfectly. Yeah, huge thanks to everyone in the audience watching, everyone who is donating.
見る元気は基本的にコンピュータ
I hope you enjoy your break.
Well, I've been FlannelKat. Hey, you
ー。
should
その
maybe
ゲーム
follow
が
my professional
フロッピー
LinkedIn.
ディス
I
ク
stream a lot of variety of things. I play a lot of nonsense, so I might be
に
pretty cool.
あります
Please,
か
we got a
ら
lot of awful block coming up very shortly. Have a lovely time. Keep donating. Keep
これ
watching.
元気
It's
か
one of my favorite events of the year, and I
って
am
言え
honored
る
to take
どうか
part in
は
it for my third time this time.
こ
So,
とない
y'all, keep it
ところ
real.
なん
That
で
is
す
a
けど
PV. Chat saying 9:30 is the time. That is a PV. So, heck yeah,
Wow.
go us.
エミュレーターがあ
I
る
will
から
let you get back
そこ
to
からアミガのゲームをプレイでき
regular things like video games and awful block.
ドスの
Next game will
よ
surely be better. Y'all have a lovely time. Take care of
のよう
yourselves.
な
Bye.
ものです。
Bye.
Awesome. Everybody, claps in the chat for FlannelKat. She did a tremendous job on
はい。
Yolanda. That was a final time of 9 minutes.
ここまでのゲームは
Well done. That was incredible. We had some
ヨランダジアルティメットチャレンジでした。
special one here that I'm going to let you know about
は
right
い。
一旦我々失礼させていただきます。
donated $1,000. Dan Salvato with $1,000 says, for the rare GDQ Amiga rep, here's $1,000 for my favorite Amiga model, the Amiga 1000. And remember, only Amiga makes Awful Block possible. Dan, thank you so much for the $1,000. Thank you very, very much. And AGDQ 2023 Online will be back after this.